Hello everybody, you're here with Claudia Beauty with your host Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today is another episode of fragrance, and if you are interested on the feature fragrance of today, which is Lumiere Doree from the house of Miller Harris, please keep on watching. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do at this moment. And yeah, I'm trying to say that at the beginning, just as a reminder. So I guess I did it. So very nice to meet you if you haven't been with me before. So the way I like to do this episode of fragrance is first impressions. Never tried this fragrances before. And so I will try it here with you and you'll see how it makes me feel and what I think of it and who do I think is for and what for. And I also read a little bit of the, what is the main accords and things like that. So if you're interested in that, let's keep on watching. Okay, so today, as I mentioned, we are talking about a fragrance from Miller Harris house of fragrance. And I ordered this discovery set if you haven't seen my other videos. And I ordered it because I was interested in one of their fragrances, which was sold out, and I really wanted to try it out, which is Cherso. And so I ordered the discovery set, and I've been loving this house. It's a new discovery, but all of the fragrances in this discovery set are very good. They're unique, they're distinct. So I know we all like different things, and we all are resonate or be called to different scents. So I think this discovery set is very good because I assure you, you'll find something you like. There's floral, there's citruses, they're more woody, spicy, etc. So far I love it, and there are 8 of them. Usually on the discovery sets that I own, and I own many, there are a lot less fragrances. So I think it's a very good deal. Anyhow, another thing I wanted to mention about this house, which I just discovered in the last video, because this is the last fragrance video of the whole set, and I just discovered this. So this house is in London. It's a British fragrance house, and it was launched by a female perfumer. And I like to say that because this is, I don't think this is a norm. This is more rare, and I'm very proud that she's a woman. And her name is Lynn Harris. The house was founded in the year 2000. So not too old, but long enough to have experience in history. And it was launched by Lynn Harris. So there you go. When I see the pictures of the house, the fragrance is very modern, which I enjoy. And sort of in the minimalistic or youthful sort of way. So that I enjoy quite a bit. So let's go now to the fragrance that we are talking about. So the first thing, if you haven't seen my videos before, I like to go into Fragrantica. It's a website where all the perfumes or all the fragrances kind of go together, and I just see a little bit of what they consider the main accords being. And then we go to the actual website. But most important is my experience with the fragrance, I think. So, one thing I do want to mention, Lumiere Doree, what's this? By Miller Harris, is a floral fragrance for a woman. I'm already liking that because my preference is white florals. Lumiere Dor&eacute was launched in 2016. So again, sort of a newer fragrance. The nose behind this fragrance is Matthew Nardine. Most of the fragrances I have smelled from this discovery set are from him. So I really like his work. In the picture that they show, he looks very young. So I will have to research a little bit about his biography. So let's try this perfume. Okay. By the way, I like these bottles. They spray very nicely. So they're 2 millimeter each. Okay. very, very lovely. But I have to say, each of the 8 fragrances are so different. I don't know how he does it, but each has their own lane. Each is indistinctable. Each doesn't remind you of one of the other ones. So I love that. I don't know how he's able to do that. Because usually, you know, they like certain thing and they'll reuse it and just change some ingredients. No, 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 no. This is nothing like the other 7. Wow. Love it, love it, love it. Ding, ding. So, love it. Which, by the way, if you ask me, would I suggest to buy any of the 8? I would say yes, yes, yes. I'm actually going to be ordering more samples of the other ones. I want to get to know this house. I want to get to know all of this house because I have loved everything I smell from them. Wow. All right, so the main accords, according to this website, is citrus, white floral, aromatic, woody, musky, fresh, spicy, amber, and green. It's interesting that they put citrus at the top and then the white floral. I wouldn't say I picked citrus right off the bat. I mean, I guess sort of. Because I get the white floral without being the sweet white floral. So I don't get like a citrusy, like an orange, a mandarin, you know, some of the citruses you usually get that. I don't get that. And I'm not surprised it has amber because amber always brings the elegance in a fragrance for me. And it's there, sort of in the bottom. Oh my God, this is so, so, so lovely. All right, well, let's go to the website. This is so unique. I do like it. I like it a lot. Wow. All right. So usually I like to read just a little bit this first sentence. Some houses, some website of the House of Fragrances are very good in describing in a poetic way, in a short way. Some are not, and they're very wordy. And I don't think what they write reflects the fragrance at all. But this one so far is being hitting it on the nail. Very good descriptions in that sort of way. So I'll read this. It says, rays of golden light shining through an orange tree, capturing the luminous blossoms of the neroli. They're so good at describing their fragrances. So good. Okay, so just reading that through, I sort of picked up the orange tree. If I hadn't read that, that was not coming through. Or perhaps the fragrance is drying off. So sort of in the beginning, I didn't get a glimpse of that. Now that we've been talking for a little bit and it's drying a little bit and I read it, I can pick it up slightly in the back of my palette. So yeah. Oh my God, this is getting better. And you notice I loved it from the ghetto. Now, what words I'm choosing? Bud, ghetto. I mean, this is not my normal way. I don't know where they're coming from. I'm telling you, each of these fragrances influences my thoughts, my language, my mood. What can I tell you? So, I don't know what that means, those words with this fragrance. But let's move along. So it is that kind of smell that is so unique that you might not like it to begin with, but then you want it later on. You're like, can I smell a little bit more of that fragrance? You know those scents? This is one of those. It's not one of those that you smell and you're like, you know, like a gardenia or something like that. No, this is one of those smells that is just, like good. You smell it and you're like, yes, it's like that. And it's very short and fast. It's not like, and then you you open up and you linger in the scent. No, this one grabs you from the beginning. I almost feel like a bite, like, yes, it's sort of like that. And then, yes, it opens up and lingers. It's very nice. So I want to read a little short little thing here. Energizing sunshine filtered through the branches of an orange tree, a perfume that tells the story of neroli steam distilled from the blossom of the bitter orange. Lumiere Doree is intoxicatingly fresh, summery, and unisex fragrance, balancing both sides of neroli, singy floral sea with the intensity of the white blossom. Lifted by shimmering bergamot, the captivating bloom is paired with hypnotic jasmine. Wow. The petit grain taken from the same tree as the flower is also used to provide a woody, herbaceous undertone that offers depth and long-lasting dry down. Okay, they're talking about the long-lasting. It's shifting as we speak, and I'm starting to get a little more serious, which that is interesting. You know, first it was open, it kind of hit me, open, confused me, and now it's settling. Did you notice that? It's definitely awakens you. I mean, definitely takes you for something. So the head notes: bergamot, Italy, EO, petit grain, bigaradier, EO, orange, bigarade, EO. Okay, I don't know what those things mean, but bergamot, bigaradier, and orange bigarade. I guess they're sort of the grade of the scent, perhaps. Heart notes: neroli, bigarade, Morocco, EO, sambac, jasmine apps, orange blossom, EO. Lasting impression: cashmere wood, vetiver, crisp amber, and white musk. Vetiver. I don't smell vetiver at all. Maybe that's when I started getting serious as it's drying out, because it's lasting impressions. It is delicious. It is delicious. It has been transforming. I think I said that like a million times, but all the journey has been wonderful and beautiful. And this stays lingering in the back in an elegant, subtle sort of way. And I'm missing the first thing, that bite that I mentioned. I think what I'm referring to in that bite is the neroli. Maybe it's the neroli mixed with the jasmine. However, those are heart notes. They're not the head notes, but I think that's what grabbed me. And then of course the bergamot, which is very inviting, is very light, is very comfortable. And obviously the orange citrusy thing, that I would not have picked up. It was after I read this. But it's sort of there. It's sort of there. So would I buy this fragrance? Yes. Would it be one of the first ones I buy? No. But I would love to have it in my collection for sure. Just gives you something different. I know I said it was unisex. Didn't it say that? Let me see here. I don't remember. Oh no, they say it's for women. Very interesting. And they refer it as a floral fragrance. Very interesting as well. I don't know if, I guess, I don't know if I would categorize it floral, just as we've been smelling a lot of the floral, the real floral with the rose, the jasmine, the gardenia, you know, what's the other one? Tuberose, you know, all of those sweet, wide open. I wouldn't categorize it in there. This is a little more neutral. It almost reminds me of green, but not like I'm outdoor in a little garden. So how can I describe it a little further? Because I think I've said quite a lot. It is a clean, I just said not like you're in a garden, but gardeny. Does that make sense? It does have that clean green, yeah, green sort of thing to it. It has a little bit of a flower. I don't know if I would say jasmine, even though it says there, but maybe, I guess it's a combination jasmine with citrus. So it becomes very neutral. So it's not flower, it's not citrusy, it's not green, but it's the combination of all of them. Yeah, I think that's a good description. So it is very full. Now, what would I wear this to? Well, to tell you the truth, when I said yes, I will buy this, it's just because that first hint, that bite, that smell that was so different than anything else. I think I will crave that here and there. Now that it's settling down, it's not so much that, it's something else. And this something else is nice and lovely, just soft and easy. I don't think I will want to wear this every day, although I see somebody wearing it every day. I see it more for a male, believe it or not. It's very interesting because I always say, why do they have to define, or I prefer when they define as a female or a male's thing, kind of thing. But nowadays, when they say it's for a woman, I'm like, no, maybe for a male. When they say it's for a man, you know what I mean? So I'm never agreeing with what they say. They should just leave it. I don't know. I'm contradicting myself. At the beginning, I used to say, I like it when they say it's for a male or a female. I do, because some of them are so sweet. I don't see it in a male, and some of them are so grounded and masculine. I'm like, that's for a male. But this one, they refer is for a woman. And I'm going through my friends and see if I would smell this in my friends. But I don't. They like a little more elegant, white floral, It's not that this is not elegant, but I think it's more casual. And I don't see my friends wearing this. I think it's more for a man. Okay, so there you have it. And a clean, and every day. And I wouldn't say this an office, or no, just out and about, running errands, vacation, every day in your house. Yeah, that kind of fragrance, very light and easy. I wonder who buys this. I'm very curious. So if you know this fragrance and you have wear it, or you know somebody, please write down below, who is this for? Who wears this? Because it's very nice, but I see a male, and I see more young, 20s, 30s, maybe not 20s, but 30s, 40s, 50s, and all throughout 70s. A woman, yeah, I could see a female wearing it. I wouldn't have recommended it for a girlfriend or my mom or my sister. So, but do I like it? Yes. Would I recommend it? Yes. Is it for everybody? No. So I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do at this moment. Please ring the bell in the right-hand corner and comment below, like I asked like a million times. It's not a demand, you don't have to. You really don't have to. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.